You're watching Let's Chat.
We're continuing the theme of performance and art today on Let's Chat, and we get to spend some special time with Noogavsion Theater and Performing Arts Company. Two special guests here. We have Fallon Clark and Sanaya Ely. Thank you guys so much for making the time to be here.
Thank you for having us.
So tell me, for people who might not know about Noogavsion Theater and Performing Arts, I'm assuming they can think that, okay, yes, performing arts, but what would they see at this sort of company?
Oh goodness. So let me just say, we are a nonprofit, semi-professional community theater.
Yeah.
So a bunch of theater, right? We've been around for about 3 years now. We started out with a Renaissance Gala. That was our big startup money kickoff event honoring just local artists of Chattanooga. So moving into year 2 and 3, we've done Lose. We're in the middle of production for Colored Girls. We have mixers focused on arts education, mental health and arts, artist equity. So we are the move forward in theater, right?
You really do so much. Tell me, you touched a little bit, I mean, just what you guys do, and I'm sure that we're just like in the kiddie pool of that more. Like, you guys do so much. Tell me, how did you get started in theater? Like, what inspired this?
Okay, so honestly, I have been on stage my entire life. I love theater and performing arts. I've performed at the local and national level, and now I'm just kind of in this position to create a platform for others.
Sure.
Okay, so that's where Sanaya comes in.
Absolutely. I was going to say, so Sanaya here, you are an actress, is that correct?
Yes.
Aspiring actress. Tell me, what inspired you to become an actress?
Well, because I want to entertain, and I feel like I could do anything. And my mom, one day, she just saw Fallon's play on Facebook, and she was like, because she knows that I want to get out there and stuff. And then once she found out, she was like, because she knows it's for like older and stuff. Yeah. But Fallon still managed to have me try out, and I got in, and I was shocked. I wasn't nervous. I was more excited because it's my first big production, and I feel like if I do this play and I do it really well, and I can see myself doing more plays, but I also want to sing, do modeling. So I want to just basically just get out there and stuff, and just do everything.
Just get your name out there. Well, absolutely, and I think you really do have a bright future ahead of you. When she walked in, I was like, she has a presence. Like the red jumpsuit, I was like, she looks great. Tell me, what is your role kind of in, what sort of roles have you played so far, like in the production?
Well, I'm Brown Girl, and I play an 8-year-old who's in love with a guy named Toussaint, who's actually in real life, well, he was like a revolutionary who fought for slaves in Haiti. And you know, this is also during the time, well, racism, 1955, and she's in love with him. You know, it's like a crush and stuff. You know how girls would like to see guys in movies like, ooh, I like him and stuff. But it's not in the movie though. It was in the book she was reading, and she was like, he's the best. I forget about all the George Washington Carver and stuff. She was like in love with him. And when I first read the script, I was like, wait, hold up, wait, what?
What's going on?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's definitely an interesting role to kind of tackle, and especially I like that you mentioned that as we're celebrating Black History Month, and being able to share the history and as well educate people, but even through an art form as well, to be able for people to see that and be like, oh, this makes sense, and be able to put a face to something. Tell me about an event that you guys have coming up.
Okay, so right now we are in production for Colored Girls who have considered suicide when the rainbow is enough. That title may sound familiar from Tyler Perry. He produced the movie early 2000s, but it originally comes from Broadway, 1976, to Zaki Chanye.
Wow. So what sort of show are people going to get out of this? Like the message behind it, or just some of the music they'd be hearing?
So yes, this is actually a part of our mental health and arts theater feature. So it tackles topics like depression, abortion, rape, and how we move to the other side of those things as women. We've taken a unique spin. This is going to be a brunch and theater event, so we're super excited to be able to, yes, we can relax, we have the fluff, but we got some serious stuff to tackle.
Serious stuff as well. Well, I think that that's an awesome way to do that, because it is a serious issue, and some of those are hard to talk about, but when you're able to make it more personal, make people see it, it really makes a big difference. For the latest information, where could people go visit you guys online?
www.noogavsiontheater.org. All the information is there.
That's awesome. You can also find them on Facebook, Noogavsion Theater, @ you find them if you look them up. Fallon, thank you guys so much for making the time to be here tonight. You guys are amazing, and I truly think that you guys are going to make such a big difference in people's lives, especially during Black History Month, with such an incredible message. We're in for a short break, but stay with us here on Let's Chat. We'll be right back with the Home Builders Association.